I completely transformed and reorganized my husband's closet without him knowing. He's on his way home from work right now, and I wonder what his reaction's gonna be.
Whoa! Holy moly!
A palace of gold, gold, gold. A palace of gold, 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 gold.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel for another episode of Messy to Minimal. This is the extreme decluttering series that I've done on this channel since the new year, and over the past year, we've been able to get rid of 80% of our family stuff. And today I have a special episode for you because I'm diving back into my husband's closet and I'm actually gonna surprise him with a closet transformation. Now that might set off some alarm bells for some of you, but rest assured, my hubby's super cool when I go in and help him out with some of the organization of his stuff. He's never been the it's my stuff, don't touch it sort of person, and I'm doing this to bless him, to help him. We did a big declutter together on this side several months ago. That video is linked in the description box if you want to see sort of part one of this process, and we made a lot of headway, but there's still some work to be done in there, especially since on my side of the closet, I have experienced what it's like having a nice brand new IKEA dresser. It has changed the game for my getting dressed, doing laundry, picking out outfits. It's been absolutely wonderful, and I want to give him the same sort of thing. And I want to give him some appreciation and give back to him for all the help that he's given me on putting the videos in this series together. You guys might know it, but behind the scenes, he's helping me shop for things, take stuff to the donation center, make returns, go to the dump. He's absolutely amazing, and it wouldn't be possible without him. And he's expecting to do this. We went to IKEA over the weekend and bought him the same dresser that I have on my side, and he thinks over the next weekend we're going to be doing this project together, which he's game for, but I know that he'd probably rather spend his weekend doing something different. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, if you get any sort of decluttering motivation from it or minimalism inspiration. That's what this channel is all about, and I would love it so much if you would subscribe. For those of you who have seen the other videos in this series and are returning to watch this one, then leave me a red heart emoji in the comments so that I can say hello to you guys. And if you haven't seen the other videos in this series, I will leave the whole playlist linked in the description box. There's over 20 episodes in the series, so hours upon hours of decluttering motivation for you guys. And I try to really keep it real. Sometimes things don't work out or things need to be improved, and I've really wanted to just share the journey along the way. So if you have any decluttering to do around your house, why don't you get up and join me, find a drawer or a closet or something, and let's declutter together. Okay, so here is the current state of things. If you guys saw the last episode of Messy to Minimal where we were in Weston's closet, and then you recognize some of the improvements that I have made. This whole shoe rack situation is still working really well. I am going to straighten it up. As you can see, a lot of his hats are just piled up there at the top. This little hat hook thing that I got for him does not work, so save your money there. This thing is a piece of junk. He has hanging stuff here, which is working fine, but it's the drawers. This cube unit, there's these like fabric drawers. It's just not working. This is not a good system for a grown man. I have it in the kids' rooms and it works great for their no-fold system, but his clothes are just way too big for this sort of thing. And then sometimes his stuff doesn't even end up in the drawers because they're overflowing. He does have too many pieces, so I'm going to be decluttering his collection today. If you guys have ever bought anything from IKEA, you know that it's a task to get the stuff assembled. I assembled my dresser all by myself. He helped me a little bit, but it took hours and hours. Someone in my life who's super good at assembling things, like he's the master of it, is my brother Luke. Say hi, Luke.
Hello.
Hello. So Luke, he works for me. He's kind of my assistant. Sometimes it's taking care of the kids, and sometimes it's assembling an IKEA dresser. Luke is working on this. Thank you so much, Luke. And in the time that it takes him to do that, hopefully I will have everything out of Weston's closet and I will be able to go through it. This is a big job and I'm glad you guys are here with me. It's 10 a.m. I have 3 hours until the kids need to be picked up. So let's see how much I can get done before they're back. Okay, so these cube drawers, they're all just kind of mixed together. That's part of the reason why they're not working, is that there's not clear categories as far as what goes in what. Most of Weston's hanging clothes, that was well organized because it's actually his nicer stuff that he doesn't wear as often. And so it just kind of stayed like it was, and every once in a while he'd pull from it. But like his work shirts and workout clothing that he wears every single day, it just kind of is all mixed together. That was the two-person part of the job. Luke needed my help, and he actually caught me at a perfect moment because I needed to pause from the decluttering. Making decisions for someone else is definitely a challenge. So when I'm organizing my clothing, I know exactly what works and what doesn't. You know, making those decisions and like, does this work? Does this spark joy? Does this still fit? Will I actually wear it? I've actually learned a lot about what I wear and what I want to keep, and I will be doing a fall closet clean out video, probably the video after this one, so stay tuned for that, because I'm gonna go get all of my like fall and winter clothing and swap it out for my summer clothing. But when it comes to making decisions for someone else's clothing, not just what stays and what goes, but how it gets organized, I am running into some hiccups here, how he likes to categorize his clothing, because a lot of his work clothing actually could pass for workout clothing, because he likes athletic wear anyway, but there is kind of a difference between the two things that he does, work versus working out. And so I'm trying to figure that out. I will probably get some things wrong. I'll put things in a spot in a drawer and he'll be like, it would actually probably be better this way. So I'm totally aware of that, and there will be adjustments made. I'm still making adjustments. Like, we do that over time. We make adjustments as we go. I have workout clothing, workwear, and then I have like his sweatshirts. I have pants. And then he has a couple of drawers of like one for underwear, one for socks, a drawer that has some hats in it that will need to eventually find a home. And then there's all of his hanging stuff, which he's going to lose hanging space once this dresser gets in here, which is what I went through with putting this dresser in here, but it's totally worked out for me, because instead of hanging a lot of items, I'm now folding them neatly and putting them in a drawer. Done as much as I can do in the closet. I'm ready for the dresser, but the dresser's not ready for me. Right now, my job is to assemble the drawers. It's bringing back memories of the last time I did this. And we are listening to, who is this, Luke? I almost called you Weston.
Tetsuya Yamashita.
Japanese funk music from the
70s and 80s.
1970s and 80s.
Exquisite taste.
Exquisite taste in music. It's actually pretty fun. So we're going to get this dresser finished, and we have time to spare probably. Don't have to leave for a little while to go get the kids. No, I am not emotional from the 1980s Japanese funk music. I got something in my eye. It's really irritated while we were assembling these drawers, but How good does this look? It looks so clean and sleek. It's gonna be perfect for organizing his clothes into. I have about 30 minutes until I have to go pick up the kids, or like leave here to go pick up the kids. And I'm just going to make some progress in getting stuff put in these drawers. Here's the deal with this dresser. I always feel like I have to give some sort of explanation or justify a purchase of something that's brand new, because in my other videos, not just Messy to Minimal, but lots of videos on my channel, I always talk about frugal living and reusing things or finding things at a thrift store. That's like my MO. And like you saw in my pantry declutter, that huge declutter I did where I completely transformed my pantry. I did like a $300 pantry makeover for 45 bucks. And in that situation, reusing old mason jars, stuff that I had found at the thrift store, finding baskets from around my house to make that $45 budget possible is totally adequate. It's perfectly fine. I don't need anything more. However, Weston and I have bought so many plastic Sterilite drawers. I talked about this in my closet and dresser video. We've gotten dressers from friends or garage sales or secondhand stores, and they're all a little funky smelling and kind of sticky, and they don't work right. And actually, someone commented, I'm gonna find this comment. This is a comment on my IKEA dresser video, wardrobe transformation. Katharina Arnaldi said, "Your hemness," which is the name of this dresser, "your hemness story reminds me of something my great-grandpa always said. He is too poor to buy cheap." That totally sounds like something my grandpa would say, and in this sort of situation, it is so true. Investing a little bit more into something that's going to last versus having to repurchase things that keep breaking or aren't adequate is definitely the way to go. You guys know I'm all about saving a buck. However, I can tell you that with all the different cheapy, crappy pieces of furniture that we've purchased for our closets, we've probably spent twice as much as one of these dressers. That is where you're wasting your money. Not that this is like all that. This was actually on sale. This was cheaper than the one that I bought. This was $199. They're typically $229, $239, around there. So definitely not like a high-end or luxury piece of furniture, but I just always feel compelled to make those sort of justifications or explanations because it's a journey. Like I want to take you guys in through my mind and like what I'm thinking as I'm making purchase decisions, as I'm making decisions on what to keep and what to toss. I'm not the sort of YouTuber who just sets a camera on a tripod and gives you fun time lapses and then says, here's the finished product. I want to take you on this journey with me, and so thank you for listening to me ramble about justifying my $200 purchase of a new dresser, but I'm very glad about it and I have no reservations. It was a good purchase, and now it's time to pop some of Weston's clothing back into here before it's time to go get the kids. Let's see how much I can get done before I have to leave. So don't worry, most of the stuff in these drawers are going to be neatly folded, but I am a firm believer that underwear, it's a complete waste of time to do any folding of underwear. And let's face it, I'm the only person who sees my husband's underwear when it's on him anyway, and at that point, I'm not worried if it's wrinkly or neatly folded. That's definitely not what I'm focusing on in those situations. This is Haley, for those of you who are new, my 3-year-old daughter. My 6-year-old twin boys, Liam and Judah, are around here somewhere. We're having an after-school snack. And it suddenly got very sunny and quite warm. I changed my shirt because I was way too hot in that sweatshirt. The kids are gonna go play outside in the sunshine because we're soaking up the last of whatever we can get here in Seattle. Just kind of gonna shuffle things around in the drawers and see what works. I'm going to be doing as best I can of a job of folding some of his shirts in a filing method because that's really been working well for me in my dresser. I have the hardest time finding the word dresser in my mind. I don't know why. And of course, in a video where I have to say it a million times, I pause every time what's the word?
I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me, honey. But when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me, honey. But when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love.
I'll give you guys the full tour once Weston sees it, and we do make some adjustments and it's all done. I have a pile of just some of the packaging of those drawer dividers and some old cube drawers. I am gonna pop a couple into the boys' room because a couple of theirs ripped, so I'm just gonna switch them out. And this room is still a mess. Weston's gonna be home in about an hour. This has taken all day. Granted, I've definitely had some interruptions, especially now that the kids are home, but I have a huge amount of hangers that I'm still gonna hold on to. I actually have a load of laundry drying right now that has the last of Weston's clothing that I'm going to put away and hopefully get everything tidied up before he gets home. Oh my gosh, it is looking so good in here. I cannot wait to show Weston this, to surprise him with the fact that this is done. He's on his way home from work right now, so I'm actually gonna close these curtains so that when he opens them up, he'll actually be surprised. And then I have this basket of stuff that needs to go, or what I think needs to go. He'll go through this. This was so fun to do for him, and it turned out so good. So we're gonna surprise him, get his reaction, and then in a couple of days, after we've made maybe some adjustments and improvements, I'll give you guys the tour. Are you gonna work out?
What? Dad, look at their surprise.
Because I just wondered if you needed to go get some, Haley, shh.
Surprise.
I wondered if you needed to get some workout clothing?
Dad, look at my shirt.
Because I put your clothing away for you.
Dad, look at my
sounds
shirt.
good. He's not taking the bait. Weston thinks I'm acting weird. He's looking at me like, what did you do? Just open the closet.
I just think you look cute with your glasses.
Oh, you're sweet.
We can go in the closet.
Open your closet.
Whoa! Holy moly! This looks awesome. It's like way better. Wow. I thought we were doing this on the weekend.
Surprise!
This is so sweet of you. Why did you put away my laundry?
Yes. I had help. I didn't do this all by myself. Luke actually came over.
What?
And helped me assemble this.
He did not have to come in and help you do that.
I know.
Thank you, Luke. That's very nice of you.
Yes, it was so
I
sweet of him.
appreciate it.
And we had some good brother and sister time too.
That's always good. You do not have to do this. This looks amazing.
You're so sweet. I was happy to do it for you. I didn't want you to have to spend your whole weekend doing that.
You can put band shirts together.
I
Wow.
thought you'd like that. And then I did no fold for.
There's no point. No one's gonna see me in them.
Yeah, it's not like you're picking out an outfit.
Oh my gosh.
And then work clothes.
So there's more room actually than before.
So there's a spot for your backpack now, so it's not just thrown around.
Nice.
And I rearranged. This is where your hats are going for now.
I like it.
I'd like maybe to get like a little tower that like stacks them or something, but I think this will work.
And you put the.
And you have your face shields there.
Yay.
Hanging stuff, which you'll get more room because I need to purge my side of the closet.
Mm,
And
I
cut
love
down
it. Good job. Mm.
You're welcome. Well,
Thank you.
don't say good job until you see what I'm choosing to get rid of.
No. What the plaid? You can't get rid of plaid.
I didn't see you wear it once in the last year. I did my best, but I'm not offended if you want to keep stuff.
Pure sex appeal.
Are you happy?
So happy.
Good.
I'll actually put my clothes away now.
Nice. Or I can do it and not dread what drawer does this go
True.
into. Just a little bit of work left, but
Either way, thank you so much. You
you
didn't
are welcome.
not have to do any of that.
I love you. You deserve it. Thank you for going to IKEA with me.
I love IKEA.
And helping make all the dump runs and the donation runs and all of that.
Never ending series. Is,
Yeah, the Messy to Minimal series wouldn't have happened without you.
it's not over and it's never over.
It's never over. Hello, hello. It's a few days later. I'm gonna give you the quick tour of Weston's newly organized closet. Let me tell you something here. So it's been 3 or 4 days. It's been 4 days since I organized this. And I kid you not. Every single day when I've done laundry and brought it in here, Weston's been able to just immediately pop it into his closet and into his dresser. And I hear him saying, "Oh my gosh, this is so much better." Or, "Oh," or some sort of soft exclamation of glee. Which just makes my heart go pitter patter. It makes me so happy that it's actually making such a difference for his everyday life. He normally picks clothing out in the dark, either the night before he goes to bed or early in the morning when he gets up for work. And having a place for everything, a home for each item, I know has definitely helped him. Just makes me so happy when something that I put effort in not only benefits me, but it also blesses someone else in my house. I'm not doing this whole like journey toward a more minimal lifestyle or this extreme decluttering and reorganizing just for my benefit. It's benefited me, yes, but also my children and my husband. That just makes me so happy. So I'll stop rambling. I just wanted to share that. Let's take a look at Weston's newly organized closet. Okay, so first of all, the 2 bags of stuff that Weston is getting rid of. I put together about a bag and a half of stuff. He found a couple of things that he wanted to hold on to, but then he went through everything in his drawers and hanging up and found more stuff to get rid of. So we're now filling up a couple of bags, adding these 2 bags to what he got rid of the last time we did a closet declutter. We're estimating that he has gotten rid of 75% of his clothing. We're going to offer this to my brother Luke first before donating it, but let's look at the closet from top to bottom. I made a spot for his backpack like I showed you. Here on top of the dresser, I wanted to give him a spot to just throw his sweatshirts in because he never hangs them, and I'm kind of the same way, and I think I might do this for my dresser. I never hang my sweatshirts because they're kind of hard to get in unless they're like a zip front, if they're just like a pullover hoodie. And they're such a bum around or loungy piece of clothing that it doesn't matter if they're a little wrinkled because they've been thrown into a bin. So we found a solution there. It's working for him. He just got this new sweatshirt. This is like his favorite, and this is pretty much the only one he wears right now. This is by Feet. Oh my goodness, like this blanket material is amazing. I've learned recently that labeling bins helps so much. So we have sweatshirts there, hats here like I was showing him. We keep some face shields here in the front that he can just grab when he's on his way out the door. Oh, it looks like he put his belt here. I was gonna get rid of this one. This was in the get rid of pile. But he obviously
didn't see that I have a spot for belts right there. So this is actually his sunglasses holder. He has a few more pairs that will go into here. They're probably in our vehicles. So little sunglasses holder. Now we have a spot for the droid. Weston made this in the droid factory when we were in Galaxy's Edge in Disney World. So it's really special from that trip we took. So it's on display now. We have his hanging clothing, just a quick jacket that he throws on, which I actually transferred most of his jackets to our front entry closet because that's where he puts them on, but he did want this new bomber jacket that he just got from Built to be hanging here. We have some casual shirts, some jerseys, some more formal pieces, which we rarely have situations, especially now with the pandemic, that we're like actually wearing suits and dresses and that sort of thing. And then here I actually have some of his short sleeve shirts kind of tucked here where he doesn't access, and we'll switch the order of these out depending on the season. So it's no longer short sleeve shirt weather, it's now long sleeve shirt weather, and that's why this is closest to his accessibility. And as you can see, I have a lot of hangers taken up right now. That's because I have to go through my collection and do a purge. I have way too much stuff on my side right now because I've brought in some fall stuff, and there's fall and summer, and it's just like twice as much clothing as I need out right now. Because this room is multifunctional, I have my office, kind of my little studio area for creating my videos. Our closet, the middle space here, is actually has work stuff in it for me. So I have some taxes and paperwork and other things like boxes and stuff that I use to hold my stuff for work. He doesn't need any floor space, he doesn't use it, and as you can see, there's plenty of space for the stuff that he uses. Quick rundown of the drawers. As you saw, underwear, socks. We have pants here. These pants, at first, I had shirts in this drawer because I always think top and bottom, shirts and pants. But his pants have so much bulk to them because his legs are so long that they were too tall to file in the shallower drawers. Is shallower a word? Belts, as you saw, full-length denim here, shorts here, a couple of swim trunks there. Weston wears shorts year-round, so we keep his collection out for him to access. He doesn't have a seasonal wardrobe box that he stores under the bed like I do, just because of his job or the way he does his workouts. He just uses all of his pieces year-round, pretty much, except for those hanging shirts, which we have room to hang them there. We don't have to hide them away. And then we have a shirt drawer. We have short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, band t-shirts, and these are like the nice collection of shirts that he has. He wouldn't grab these if he's gonna go to work or if he's gonna go work out. This is if he's, you know, doing anything other than that. So they're kept nice in here, folded, filed, and you guys saw him react to all of his band tees in this one spot. He was very happy about that. I have a little extra spot here for something. I don't know if that's going to be utilized, but I liked having this divider just to keep everything nice and neat. Okay, so this is his only no-fold drawer. This is like his workout clothing. Pants, shirts. Pretty self-explanatory, and I just know the way he picks out something to work out, and he is not caring if the pants go with the shirt, if it's a tank top, if it's a t-shirt. He really doesn't care, and he knows what each of these pieces are. Now, in my personal opinion, I think this is too many pieces for what he actually uses, but it's his drawer, it's his choice, and I can totally respect that. I don't need to tell him how many pieces of workout clothing he needs. He's a big boy, he can do that for himself. So this is his work clothing drawer, and there are fewer pieces in here than what is practical for like a filing system. And again, he's not really thinking about his inventory or what he needs, or like picking out an outfit when he puts together his clothing for work. He has the same pair of pants, just like 3 different ones. He'll grab his pants, grab the next shirt off the pile, and so a filing system really isn't necessary. I really like the filing system when you're looking for, ooh, I need to find my green shirt, or I need to find the maroon one, or I want this specific band tee. And so having it all laid out like this shows you that inventory. But again, he gets dressed in the dark. He does not care, and it really doesn't matter for his job. So that's why I chose to fold it this way, and he agrees that it's gonna work just fine. Well, that is everything that I have for you guys in today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me while I did an extreme declutter and huge reorganization, total overhaul of my husband's closet. This IKEA dresser really makes all the difference, and like I said, sometimes it is worth spending the extra to get the brand new item so that you're not spending more in the end with stuff that was cheap and doesn't really work. So this has been such a blessing, not only in his side now, but also in my side. And stay tuned for that fall closet clean out video. I'm also thinking about doing it like a fall outfit try on in that closet clean out video. I've never really done that before, and I always enjoy those sorts of videos. So let me know in the comments if that is something that you would like to see. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe and turn that bell button on so you don't miss my every Monday videos that I come out with. And then I also throw in bonus videos from time to time. I hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are. I hope this video brightened it up a little bit. Thank you so much for spending a part of your day here with me on my channel, and I'll catch you later.